Okay guys, so this is episode 2 of the final 10, and it's a little something different today. We're not going to be in the gym, well we are, but we're not filming today's session because there's a few things that I wanted to get off my chest. But firstly, seeing this is a Saturday, and I mark Saturday really as the end of my week, and Sunday will start my next week then. This week's been a strange one. Obviously I had my cheat meal last Saturday. My weight went up from 12 stone 7 up to 12 stone 9, and by Wednesday I dropped down to 12 stone 5. So my coach had then instructed me to have another cheat meal early, as opposed to having it on Saturday to fill back out and try and hold weight. So I had that on Wednesday, and then today I've weighed in back at 12 stone 5. So I dropped another 4 pounds since Wednesday, but doesn't mean anything. It just means overall in a week I'm 2 pounds lighter than I was last Saturday, so that's on track. And I'll check in again on Monday with my coach and we take them from there. But this week physically has been a little bit draining because, as you can hear, I'm a little bit ill, but it's not really an excuse to drop the intensity. The cardio was increased this week, the food was lower, and all that meant was the condition this week's been a lot better. So right now we're just heading down to Costa. I'm more of a Costa boy than a Starbucks boy, but hey, that's for a different video. But just looking at a man running really fast across the road in a suit. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna go to Costa, get a coffee, black coffee, and I'll see you guys there. So catch you in a bit. Okay, so basically this week's been a weird one. Some of the things I've seen this week has really not annoyed me, but it's made me want to pass my judgment on these things, not on people, but on just a few subjects that I've seen. So I was sat at home and I was reading through Facebook statuses, and I've seen people who are dieting in general and also competing in shows, and the constant thing I've seen is I'm so hungry, I'm starving, I can't wait till I can have pizza, this and this, and it makes me think, well, why are you competing? You know, if you're sat on Facebook all day moaning about how hard it is, moaning about how hungry you are, moaning about how much you hate it, why are you doing it? Like, I won't sit down and openly do laundry and then moan about how I hate laundry. I just won't do the bloody laundry, you know? It's a simple thing. Like, I feel if you're doing a show and you're obsessing over the food straight after the show and you're not even taking into account you're going to be on stage, then what's the point in even getting on stage, you know? For me, I kind of feel like a contest prep is 16 weeks, and on the last day of prep is the day I focus on. The day after, whatever, I'll have pizza if I want it, I don't really care, I'll have whatever I eat. If my mother cooks me a cooked dinner, I'll have it. But the main focus is the day of the show and getting on stage and winning. Once you've won, then do what you want. You know, if you diet for 16 weeks, you get on stage and finish last, and then go out and binge on loads of food, you're just setting yourself back even further. You haven't rewarded. Sorry, you don't get a reward. You know, you haven't earned anything. Everyone can diet, but it takes a lot for someone to be disciplined enough to diet, follow their coach's orders word for word, and win. And I think it gets lost in this sport a lot that people get on stage for the Instagram likes, for the attention, for the exposure, and they don't even like the sport. You know, they go in the gym, they work at 50% of their max effort so they can post up on Instagram how hard they've worked, but we all know that you know, you've gone and done a few bicep curls and you think you're ready for the stage. You know, I'm not talking as if I'm experienced, but I'm talking from the perspective of someone who loves this sport, and I feel like it should be an honour to compete, you know, because at the end of the day people are paying to watch you, so you should give them what they're paying for, and that's the best possible package. You shouldn't go on stage substandard. You know, if someone's paid £20 to come and watch you, you should look amazing on stage, you know. But I suppose that's just my view on the whole competing as it is at the moment, and I think it'll only get better, but it just takes maybe 1 or 2 shows for someone to click that it's not all about binging after the show, and yeah, that's how I feel about it. So we're sat outside Costa at 10 to 3 on a Saturday. I've had 3 hours of sleep. I woke up, done my cardio, went up about 20 miles, PT'd 2 clients, drove 20 miles back down, straight back down to here, and filming now. Then I got to train. Then I'm going to go home. I'm going to cook meals for tomorrow. I'm going to do an essay. I'm going to do diet plans. And then I'll probably get 3 hours sleep again. But the reason I do all this is because at the end of the day, like, what motivates me is, a lot of people ask me what motivates you, and what motivates me is the lifestyle, man. It's like, not everyone can live this lifestyle, you know. They say 95% of people can't do what bodybuilders do. I don't know what categorizes a bodybuilder. I don't know if it's someone who competes, or I don't know if it's someone who trains. But this lifestyle isn't the easiest, and for me, what motivates me is, 1, not failing, 2, maximising my potential, and 3, because I love it. You know, I do enjoy the pain, the suffering, the struggle, the hunger, the tiredness. Just purely, maybe I'm sick for enjoying it, but I just think it's part and parcel of anything you do. You know, if you're a footballer and you'll be out there every day in the morning playing football, practicing, and you enjoy it, so you do it, you know. But yeah, motivation and enjoyment are two things which tie in very well. I get clients often saying to me, you know, Jan, I'm not motivated this week. I've had a bad week. You know, I trained on Monday, but from Tuesday it's all gone downhill. And I mean, I can pep talk them. I can say, you know what, just get back on it from next week. Let's write this week off and work hard. But we all know, really, the person who is, I wouldn't say at fault, but the person whose responsibility it is theirs. You know, if they can't get themselves out of bed, I can't physically wake them up in the morning and drag them to the gym. But you've got to say to yourself, you know, how bad do you want it? You know, how bad do you want to make a change? And I'm not talking about competing, I'm talking about generally in life, you know. How bad do you want something? And if you want something bad enough, you're willing to work for it, you know. You're willing to stay up late, you know, go to bed, wake up early in the morning, and repeat the same thing day in, day out, day in, day out. And eventually, you start seeing results. And when you see results, you want more and more and more and more. And it is what it is. And that's what motivates me, is just not being average, you know. Like, excuse my French, but fuck being average. Like, average is everywhere, you know. Why do you want to be the same as everyone else? You know, I'm not trying to be an outcast, but I just want to, I was blessed to be alive. Everyone's blessed to be alive, so why not make the most out of what you've been given? You know, I'm not religious, but if you were born, if you're here, there's people who would wish they could run. People wish they could even clap their hands, and people who are fully able-bodied just sit there and take it for granted and watch the world go by and say, I want to do this, I want to do that, but they don't go out there and get it. So that's what motivates me in a nutshell. But yeah, so my best advice to people is get up, give yourself a list of what you want to do in a day, put 5 things down on a piece of paper and do it. You know, don't go to sleep until it's done. Don't give yourself excuses why you haven't done it, because I know you probably watched EastEnders. I know you probably caught up on The Only Way is Essex. I know you're probably planning what you're going to do on a Friday night. You know, if you can go out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, get hammered, put all the hours into that, why can't you train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? You know, it always amazes me, but each to their own. I'm not one to pass judgment on people, but I think everyone has time. There's 24 hours in a day. If you can't spare 40 minutes of that 24-hour day to just get off your ass, then you're either the busiest person in the world or you're just lazy. Simple as that. Okay, so because of this negativity that I've been preaching in this video, I think it's time to round it up with some positivity. And basically about enjoyment. Like, you don't have to be moody on the prep. My last 2 preps, I've allowed myself to be moody and blamed it on my prep, and I've ruined so many relationships because of it. But this year, I've really enjoyed it. Like, it's been 8 weeks, and I feel like I'm still happy, because I think I've accepted the fact that it is going to be hard, so why not just enjoy it? And like, stupid stuff, like yesterday, for example, I meant to have white rice and white fish after I train, and diet drinks are okay now and again. So yesterday I was like, oh, here we go, trained, went to Tesco, bought some prawns, which are white fish, and I love prawns, but for £3.40 for 200 grams, I'm not rich. But anyway, so I thought prawns, lemon basmati rice, which was the same macros as normal basmati rice, and a bottle of Dr Pepper Zero. And that is, to anyone else, prawns and rice, and to me that was literally like the best thing in the world. I sat there and I ate it with a teaspoon at about this pace of a snail. Like, it was the best meal I've ever had. But it's things like that on a contest prep which make you enjoy it. So for me now, that's gonna be my Friday treat every Friday. Just little things, you know, like for breakfast I have oats and egg whites. Some people, they have a bowl of oats and a pan of egg whites. But if you blend them together, you can make pancakes. I mean, having pancakes every morning. You can see the smile on my face. I'm like a fat kid. Having pancakes every morning, it makes me excited, you know. But little things like that on contest prep make me enjoy it, and I also enjoy doing things to inspire other people. I've had great feedback off people on my Snapchat, on my Facebook, and my Instagram, saying that I'm inspiring them to get out of bed and do stuff. And I don't try and inspire people. Obviously, I'm not some kind of, I don't know, Martin Luther King. But you know, it's good when people feel like they're inspired by you. So all people on my Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, the support you guys are giving me is like, it's really making this a lot easier for me, and it kind of makes me feel like, as well as doing this for me, I'm doing it for you guys as well. So I don't want to let everyone else down. There'd be nothing worse than all this talk and then come in third. If that'd be embarrassing, probably delete every video, probably stop training. No, I wouldn't. But yeah, no, I feel like I don't want to let people down. So all the support you guys are giving me, it really picks me up. If I'm having a bit of a downer, all I got to do is look at some comments on social media, and straight away I feel back to 100%. So thanks for the support, guys, and this is episode 2 of the final 10. Remember, every Sunday we've got a new episode up, and who knows, maybe next Sunday will be leg day, and you'll see a different side of me on leg day. You're not going to see the happy, actually I'll probably smile on leg day, I'm a sicko. So but anyway, that is episode 2 of the final 10, and a Costa and some negativity, over and out. So I'll see you guys next Sunday, and until then, have a positive week, train hard, and stop being lazy and moaning. Over and out. Oh my god. We're actually, man. Sweet to get one like front and side on. Just look into the distance, like. We're still filming. Yeah, it's my model lifestyle, man. Just